Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential problem. So we have 2 to the power of 18 minus 16. And make sure to stick until the end of the video, where I have 3 bonus problems that are similar to this one, which you guys can try to solve. Alright, so we have 2 to the power of 18 minus 16. Now, 2 to 18 here, this is the same thing as 9 times 2. So now I have 2 to the power of 9 times 2 minus 16. And if I have something in the form a to the power of m times n, this is the same thing as a to the power of m to the power of n. So 2 to the power of 9 times 2, that's going to equal 2 to the power of 9 to the power of 2. Now 16, this is the same thing as 4 squared. So now I have 2 to the power of 9 to the power of 2 minus 4 squared. And now, because both of these are to the power of 2, if I have something in the form a squared minus b squared, this is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So in this case, a is equal to 2 to the power of 9 and b is equal to 4. So I have 2 to the power of 9 plus 4 times 2 to the power of 9 minus 4. Now 2 to the power of 9, let's go ahead and solve for this. So 2 to the power of 9, this is the same thing as 2 to the power of 4 plus 5. And now if I have something in the form a to the power of m plus n, this is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So 2 to the power of 4 plus 5, that's going to equal 2 to the power of 4 times 2 to the power of 5. Now 2 to the power of 4, this is equal to 16. And 2 to the power of 5 is equal to 32. So I have 16 times 32, which is equal to 512. So now I have 512 plus 4 times 512 minus 4. Now 512 plus 4 is 516, and 512 minus 4 is 508. Now I'm going to go ahead and rewrite these. I'm first going to rewrite 516 as 500 plus 16, and I'm going to rewrite 508 as 500 plus 8. So now, multiplying these two is simple. I first distribute the 500. 500 times 500 is 25,000. And, 250,000. And 500 times 8 is 4,000. Now I distribute the 16. 16 times 500, that's going to be 8,000. And 16 times 8, that is going to be 128. Now I'm going to add all of these. So 8,000 plus 128 is 8,128. And 8,128 plus 4,000 is going to be 8,000, okay. So I have 4,000 plus 8,000 plus 128 is 8,128. And now I have 250,000 plus 4,000 plus 8,128 is going to be 12,128. And now 250,000 plus 12,128 is going to be 262,128. So this is our answer. All right, so I have 2 to the power of 10 minus 2 to the power of 9. Now 10 here, this is the same thing as 9 plus 1. So if I substitute in 9 plus 1 for 10, I have 2 to the power of 9 plus 1 minus 2 to the power of 9. Now if I have something in the form a to the power of m plus n, this is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So 2 to the power of 9 plus 1, in this case, a would be 2, m would be 9, and n would be 1. So I'd have a to the power of m. So 2 to the power of 9 times a to the power of n. So 2 to the power of 1. Now I have this minus 2 to the power of 9. Now, because both of these terms have 2 to the power of 9 in them, I can simply factor out 2 to the power of 9. So now I have 2 to the power of 9 times 2 to the power of 9 times 2 to the power of 1 divided by 2 to the power of 9 is simply just 2 to the power of 1, minus 2 to the power of 9 divided by 2 to the power of 9 is 1. 2 to the power of 1 is the same thing as 2, so I have 2 to the power of 9 times 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, so I have 2 to the power of 9 times 1, which is equal to 2 to the power of 9. Now we can actually go ahead and simplify this. So 2 to the power of 9, this is the same thing as 2 to the power of 4 plus 5, right? And remember, if we have something in the form a to the power of m plus n, this is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So 2 to the power of 4 plus 5, that's going to equal 2 to the power of 4 times 2 to the power of 5. Now 2 to the power of 4, this is equal to 16. And 2 to the power of 5, this is 32. So I have 16 times 32. And I can actually just go ahead and do this here. 32 times 16. 2 times 6 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 1 is 19. 1 times 2 is 2. And 1 times 3 is 3. So if I add these together, I get 512. So this means 512 is our answer. Alright, so I have 2 to the power of 100 minus 2 to the power of 99. Now 2 to the power of 100, this is the same thing as 2 to the power of 99 plus 1, because 100 is equal to 99 plus 1. So I have 2 to the power of 99 plus 1 minus 2 to the power of 99. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m plus n, this is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So 2 to the power of 99 plus 1, that's going to equal 2 to the power of 99 times 2 to the power of 1. Now I have this minus 2 to the power of 99. Now, from here, because both terms have 2 to the power of 99, I can go ahead and factor out 2 to the power of 99. So now I have 2 to the power of 99 times 2 to the power of 99 times 2 to the power of 1 divided by 2 to the power of 99, simply 2 to the power of 1. And negative 2 to the power of 99 divided by 2 to the power of 99 is negative 1. 2 to the power of 1 here is the same thing as 2. So now I have 2 to the power of 99 times 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1, so I have 2 to the power of 99 times 1. And anything times 1 is itself, so I simply am left with 2 to the power of 99. I have 2 to the power of 25 minus 2 to the power of 24 minus 2 to the power of 23 minus 2 to the power of 22 minus 2 to the power of 21 minus 2 to the power of 20. So now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite all of these. So 2 to the power of 25, this is the same thing as 2 to the power of 20 plus 5. 2 to the power of 24 is the same thing as 2 to the power of 20 plus 4. 2 to the power of 23 is the same thing as 2 to the power of 20 plus 3. 22 is 20 plus 2. And 21 is 20 plus 1. And then we have 20 left over. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m plus n, this is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So for all of these would equal 2 to the power of 20 plus 5. This is going to equal 2 to the power of 20 times 2 to the power of 5. 2 to the power of 20 plus 4 is equal to 2 to the power of 20 times 2 to the power of 4. This is equal to 2 to the power of 20 times 2 to the power of 3. 2 to the power of 20 times 2 to the power of 2. And 2 to the power of 20 times 2 to the power of 1. And 2 to the power of 20 at the end. Now, because all of these terms have 2 to the power of 20 in them, I can go ahead and factor that out. So now I have 2 to the power of 20 times 2 to the power of 5 minus 2 to the power of 4 minus 2 to the power of 3 minus 2 to the power of 2 minus 2 to the power of 1. And then minus 1. Now, 2 to the power of 5 is 32. 2 to the power of 4 is 16, 2 to the power of 3 is 8, 2 to the power of 2 is 4, 2 to the power of 1 is 2, and I simply have 1 at the end. So now this is equal to 32 minus 16 is 16, 16 minus 8 is 8, 8 minus 4 is 4, 4 minus 2 is 2, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So I have 2 to the power of 20 times 1, which is equal to 2 to the power of 20. So 2 to the power of 20 is our answer.